Welcome to my guided meditation into the Metaverse. Let's begin. Close your eyes. Begin to notice your breathing. We're going to take 3 deep breaths in. Inhale into your belly. And exhale. Inhale, drawing your breath all the way into the bottom of your belly. And exhale. One last time. Inhale, bringing your breath all the way to the bottom of your belly. Slowly exhale. Let your breathing return to normal. Bring your awareness to your physical body. Imagine that there's a glass of warm water being poured over the top of your head. And as the water drops onto your head, you notice that every area that it touches releases. Notice the top of your head releasing, the sides of your head and your ears, the back of your head, the front of your face, your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, down to your throat and your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down your back and your chest and your legs, down to the bottom of your feet. Feel the bottom of your feet against the ground. Feel your body heavy, completely released. Feel your body getting heavier, more relaxed. And as it does, feel yourself beginning to rise out of your body, becoming light and airy and free. Feel yourself beginning to move around the room that you're in, down on the floor, up into the corners. Feel yourself moving out of your room into the other rooms of the building that you're in. Just looking around. And then allow yourself to move outside into the fresh air. Feel the freshness of the air wherever you are. Feel yourself rising up like a bird, like a butterfly, feeling yourself being carried along by the breeze as you lift yourself higher and higher. Feel yourself looking down at your house, at your neighborhood, at your city, as you rise further and further up. Feel the exhilarating feeling of the freedom as you rise higher and higher. Feel yourself rising out of the Earth's atmosphere, out into the silence of outer space. Here you notice a large tree. You notice that the trunk of the tree is reaching out from the center of the earth and that it's rising up through the atmosphere out into outer space. And you notice the branches, the canopy of the tree reaching out in all directions into outer space and even further into the Milky Way. You notice the Milky Way, the trillions and trillions of stars swirling in a perfect rhythm. You notice the stars reaching down into the branches of the tree, and you notice that the tree and the Milky Way are moving in unison together. Letting yourself rise up to the canopy of the tree, you notice that there are, at the tips of all of the branches, are little tiny buds and little tiny opening flowers, like a cherry tree. And you notice that each one of those little buds has a slightly different vibration, a slightly different sound. I want you to tune in to the one that's calling you, the one with the vibration that is yours, that is your home vibration. Let yourself be carried to that branch, to that blossom. You find your blossom, and you notice that inside there's a place for you to sit, and it's perfectly comfortable. And as you sit down, you feel yourself almost like the little flower bud was an extension of your own body or your own person. It feels so perfect, so comfortable, just an extension of you. And then I want you to look around at all of the other branches. And there you notice there are other people. That all of the little blossoms have people. And then bring your awareness back to yourself and your own blossom. And here I want you to close your eyes. And here we're going to connect with the Milky Way and with the tree. Here we're going to let the movement of the stars and the life of the tree and the way that they're moving in perfect unison move through you, as you. Feel the stars moving through your body, through your person. The lifeblood of the tree. You notice that they're beginning to make a kind of torus. The energy is moving in and through and down and out and back around again. And we're going to stay in a place of silence and openness, where I want you to open yourself up, your heart, your mind, every part of yourself up to this flow of the stars, of the tree, of life, of spirit. And we're going to sit in silence for a few minutes, feeling this flow. And as you sit in this silence, you begin to notice a powerful energy beginning to build. We're going to continue in this flow, and we're going to work with this energy. You feel this energy opening up your heart in even bigger ways. And now you notice that the blossom that you're sitting on, it's like it's become your whole heart, and it's opening. And as it opens, it becomes bigger and bigger, and you feel the tenderness, like the tenderness of a little child, beginning to open deeper and deeper into who you are. And that little child is becoming curious and excited for what is next. And here you notice a door in front of you. It's a door with prismatic light. And like a little child, your curiosity begs you to open it. And as you open the door and you walk through it, you find yourself in a vast forest, like a redwood forest. And here in this forest, the trees are so big and it's stretched out so far. And you begin walking into the forest. And at first, you think it's just a forest, but then you notice that there are people. There are people tucked away in all of the trees and in all of the crevices. And you notice not only just people, but an entire village, like a city. And you see the trees. It's like they have doors and stairways, and there are archways connecting the trees. And in the distance, you notice a hillside and doorways going into the hillside. And here you tune in to some of the people, and you notice that they're together, they're laughing. You see a scholar reading. You see a family together eating. You see children playing in a garden. And in the distance, you notice a lake. And as you walk over to the lake, you notice that on the lake is a floating garden. And the garden, it's like a floating paradise. And you can see layer upon layer of vegetables and fruits and fruit-bearing trees. And you even notice a park right in the center where you see people playing. For the first time, you look up into the sky and you notice that it's not an ordinary sun like our own world, but it's a large purple disk radiating a kind of purple light. And here you feel the lightness of when you were floating out of your body into space. You feel that everywhere here, and you feel a joy. And then I want you to begin walking deeper into the forest. And here there's a tree that feels like it's calling your name, and you notice there's a door. And I want you to open the door of the tree. And when you do, the door opens into a whole new space where it's night. And again, you see the Milky Way, only it seems so much bigger here and more colorful. And you notice in the distance an ocean, and the waves are gently, gently crashing. And you notice a sandy beach, and far in the distance you see a bonfire. And you notice the sand on your feet, and you just feel like laughing. You feel elated. You feel curious. You feel joyful. That curiosity is taking over as you continue to walk near that fire. You feel that sand squishing in your toes. You begin to feel the warmth of that fire as you walk closer and closer. And as you get closer to the fire, that warmth becomes so intense, and you just feel like that warmth makes you want to move, and you feel yourself beginning to sway. Like the flames of the fire, you begin to sway like the fire. And as you come to the fire, you notice that there are other people there, a lot of other people. And as you look around, you notice that it's all the people that are joining in this meditation from all over the world, from different times and different space. You realize we're in a space of timelessness. And wherever and whenever we are, we're here together. So look around at each other and look into each other's eyes and smile. Here in this liminal field, this field that holds us all together through all dimensions, through all time, through all space. That in this field we're always connected. And everybody has welcomed everybody else. And you feel warm. You feel like you belong. You feel like we found a place that we can meet, that we can come to anytime and be together. Here we can talk about ideas. We can talk about our concerns, our anxieties, our worries. We can find a place of solace and of ease, of connectedness, of coming together. And as you think these warm thoughts, you feel yourself becoming more and more light and warm and bright like the fire. And you notice that every one of us begins to dance and move like flames of the fire. And we're all dancing. We hear this soft and powerful sound that's carrying us as one as we dance like the fire. And here you notice in your hand is a cup. And I want you to reach the cup over into this fire, where this fire isn't hot, it's not going to burn. And from the fire, your cup is filled. And the nectar in this cup, from this flaming fire that we all are, is a way in all time, in all space, in all dimensions, in all states of consciousness, where we can feel and we can remember and we can come home to this space together. With this nectar, our hearts will be open always to the presence of love. Our minds will be open always to the knowing of the truth of who we are. Our creativity will always be open, where we can create the worlds that we desire, where we can create our own metaverses. And together as one, we drink this nectar. And as you drink the nectar, you feel it move through your body in a warmth and also a coolness at the same time. And as you drink it, you feel your heart opening as you feel and you see all of the subtle and complex and beautiful and sometimes tragic and always mysterious and always ineffable feelings, precious creations and beauties and flow and creations of the entire world. You feel yourself connected to the field that is all of us, that brings all of us together. We're all are one. The field where we can create infinitely, where we create our lives, where we enjoy our lives, where we enjoy each other, where we move beyond, where we truly connect in our souls and our hearts as one, as the beautiful embers of the one fire of the whole universe. And as you feel that elixir moving through your awareness and your eyes opened to the multidimensional reality of yourself and of all things, you begin to notice the vision, our metaverse that we just created together, beginning to dissolve as you begin to come back into the awareness of your 3D body, of time and space, of the place where your body resides. As you allow your consciousness, allow yourself to begin to settle back into your body, into this 3D space, continuing to feel the power of the elixir, of your open heart, of your multidimensional awareness, your connection to the field, to this shimmering awareness where we all abide. You feel the power of this experience in every aspect of what you are and of who you are. And here in this metaverse, we don't need goggles or companies or CEOs or money or elites or computers. There's no need for anything external. Here we move inside ourselves to where all technology arises from this field. All things arise from this field. And here we created our own space, our own metaverse, where we can meet together and we can share together and we can be together. We can be connected. Let's continue to open our awareness to this field. Let's continue to allow ourselves to drop deeper every day into the space of shimmering awareness, where we can create metaverses from inside ourselves together, where we can connect together without any help from anybody else. Allow your awareness and all of this experience to drop deeply into your cellular structure, into your memory, into your soul, into your vibration. And I look forward to seeing you all here on many more occasions. Namaste.